south. And everything arranged on the screen. Yes, it is chilly. Okay, we've got water heating. So probably want to start with some Amphora refinement.
Yes.
And then we need to. What?
It'll be the Nyx, madame.
Nyx. We want to throw the Nyx, but you can find the body shape, and
I have to attach some of them.
you need handle on this guy.
Yes.
And the other two,
Which one do we want to do? Yes, and get them down. So
yes, yes. Get this bag of stoneware out of the way.
Don't mind me wiping my hands.
Where they're warm.
We're so good. We're putting up in a very, very handy place in the garage. And we've probably forgotten about it. Yes.
I think so. I think the last time you wore that was April.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's good for out up here. I think it can't be forgotten.
Here we go.
So we have like 3 stages of
Yeah.
we have this one that's been smooth. This one's just been attached, and that one that has an end.
There we go. There are the pieces in.
Those are just
Those are mugs in need of handles and or fairies.
that's right.
So you're going to need
Red water.
and there's heated water coming up. Yep, it is
Started on
boiling.
doing some larger projects with the red plate. So we
Oh, we
finally,
finally-
after over 2 months, got our shipment in.
It's close to 3 months.
Close to 3 months. It's kind of like
And there's still a segment to that order that still has yet to come in because
yes, they're not carrying that plate anymore.
oh yes they are. But it was the momentary panic because they
Yes,
misinformed their
listen.
delivery guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to need some small pieces of bread, but first you're going to need to do the refinements there.
I will do these while you're getting the small pieces. Helps if I take the other bat off.
Yes,
There's a bat.
there's a bat in the way. I need to go down and get you a
Because
bag
when
of
you
red
last
clay.
sent these, they were 2 volts.
Yes.
And now
I'll be right back with clay.
you can see where they were connected. This one was sliced off the bat, hole cut in it. It's at the top here. And the 2 were connected. And now that they've set and firmed up some, I can turn this on. Like this. Smooth it out. This pair, they were real soft when I touched them. I didn't do anything until they firmed up. Because you work at the speed of clay, you can't make it dry faster. And for the most part, it's not wise to try to force dry things. That's when things crack. Just actually, first I'll make the hole a little bit bigger so I can actually get clean in there. Ah, there we go. Now I can get my hand in there. Okay. The red here. Simply refine the shape of the muscle, smoothing out the seam on the inside as well. Do this. And we have lots of rain going on outside. But wind advisory. We might have like really interesting rain this afternoon. We have gusts up to 45 miles an hour today. Pretty fun. Chances are we won't, but it's kind of like, nice. We're a couple miles away from the river, so. Hopefully eventually the trees come down. This one's gonna need a little bit of. Where's the
Meow,
you
Nyx.
want to bring the red goo over there?
Yes, I will put you the red goo.
Because I go, oh no, it's
Meow,
not
Nyx.
sitting there anymore.
Yes, I love you too, Nyx.
It's all rainy and nasty outside.
Do you want attention? Okay,
No.
I need to hand Mom the goo first. Okay,
Yes, here
Goo. Goo given.
Thank you.
Cat pets now.
Her gory fins.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
As you can still see that's
I know my hands are cold.
the seed right there. What you do is you just cover it with more clay. Now,
Nyx, may I get to
Just
other things now? Okay, here. I pet you some more. You need a hug? Should I hug the kitty?
over
That-
2 inches of rain so far.
Yeah. Over 2.25.
Yeah.
There's a chance, what, total of 5 to 7 before the end of the weekend?
Yeah. They predicted 2 for today.
Yeah.
It's already exceeded that. Exceeded that by 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, okay, we do the weather's. Hi! Do you need a lap?
That's when we were busy finishing up things that needed to be done when we were last weekend.
Yeah.
It was just last weekend, right?
No.
It's 2 weekends ago.
Yes.
Yeah. I lose track of the day.
Last weekend we did get rid of the fallout piles.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Okay.
about. Got the last of the things done.
All the decaying railroad ties that were being used as landscaping for the last 50 to 70 years. Oh, yes. Switch the cat. Switch the cat. And get my new cat. Tenderized in the process. Of course. You know, I have to go get things to work on these.
Yeah, why would you do that? You came outside where it's cold to sit and pet the cat, right? Pension's not that cold. It's
No,
it's about
because
60 out there.
yeah,
We had the heater going 2 hours before we came out here, so we warm up.
yeah,
It's getting to that time of year.
yeah. So you're gonna need pieces of clay for 2 minutes, correct?
Correct.
So Nyx, may I at least turn and get the scale? And then give you a hug again.
Well, it means I went on the outside. The system was not being able to. There's the one that was almost too soft to be
Assembled?
assembled.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you warmed up your paws? Is that it, Nyx?
So to show you how soft it is, Sarah, we're going to use some of the trim.
Yeah. Look at the yellow ribs.
Yeah.
It's still, well, I mean, the dehumidifier had filled up, and the dehumidifier was reading at like 85% humidity. So now the other side of the room, after raising the temperature, it's still reading 70% humidity. I like that tool. It's such a cool tool.
This one looks in storage.
Yeah.
Just kind of cool.
It's just a curl of beveled metal. And it's beveled on both sides?
Both ends.
Yeah, I mean on both edges of the.
Only one side is beveled. This side.
Okay.
Except the sharpness it works best.
You could always resharpen it.
Looks good. I have the technology
Yes.
and skill, so I know how to show it.
So before I cut into this bag of clay, I'm going to ask you if this one is soft enough. It's marginal. I can just put it in the bag.
Oh,
This is handle bait.
yeah, that's
Let's see. Actually, this partial bag sitting down here is actually soft.
yeah, just leave that one up here, I'm sure it'll stop.
Yeah.
85%.
Hi, Nyx. You want lap again?
As well.
Meow. You want me to pet you? Yeah? I know, my fingertips keep getting cold, don't they? You're sitting on my wire tool. Could you please move? There we go. Get a hold of it between some of her hind toes. If you recall correctly, those necks were like 20 ounces.
Yeah.
This one over here. The equivalent of an 8 to 10 ounce neck versus a 16 ounce neck.
Yeah. Roughly.
Oh yeah. Nope. This is a much stickier bag. Still too much. There we go.
Once again, this one started off being a lot of oil.
Don't have to worry about your balls of clay drying out right now.
Really?
And I lost my seat. Are you going to sit in my warm spot now, Nyx? I'm not giving you my coat. Should I start, packing a blanket in your box so that I can put it over you when we get out here? I got squinchy eyes for that? Does it sound like a good idea? Silly beast. And we've tried setting up heating pads for her out here. She will not sit on them.
Doesn't like to do that.
No, you don't like warm butt. You're a weird kitty. Yeah? Is that a good viewing angle, or you get different viewing angle if you're making the necks there, Mom?
Let's see.
Let's see. Gotcha. I will check for handles. Yes. Some really long lengths of handle, but they're on the dry side. I'll see if I can hydrate them because you could easily get multiple handles out of those pieces if need be. If I can get them hydrated so they can be shaped. I'll put it into the bag. Now there might be some usable ones in here. Also a little on the dry side. Yep.
Something's sitting there for a while.
I have no idea if there's any pairs. Long ones, no chest. Stoneware. How many have we got? 2, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember how many cups we have. Oh, we have 6 hands.
So, this is stuff that we good for exposing.
Oh yeah.
Fix. This is the framers.
That is just straight handle cuts. That handle has to go on before I do the sculpting. Yeah, since I thought there's at least one of these. That's very scary. Which I can use it all the
No,
way.
it's gonna run. Okay.
Okay. Red
Yes.
berry, red berry. They're all red berries?
There you go.
Well then.
And a little bit here.
Okay.
It's a clean up there. There. For the Nyx. Water, or water, yeah.
And this is a bowl that needs pots.
Put these two next down, and I will go on to do the handle on the one with the neck. Get to see a lot of the little steps that go into this.
Yes.
It's not a quick process.
No.
These things will dry out too fast. So that is the right now. darkness.
Yeah.
Unlike, like July, for instance.
Yeah. Since somebody has stolen my seat, maybe I'll have to sit on the other side. Or do you want me back over there so you can sit on my lap?
You'll have to get over here.
So, no. Maybe I'll just kind of, yeah? Okay, really? Meow?
Some purchase.
Meow? Meow? Okay, I'll get the clay I need and then I'll sit down. Alright? Alright.
Okay, let's do it.
Ah!
Bring these.
Now there's a cat on my butt.
Yes, yes, there is.
Nyx, I want to stand up. Yeah, keep walking upwards. There we go. Good girl. I made it up to the shoulders.
It's a parrot cat.
Yeah?
Are you a parrot cat?
Is floor lava? Is floor cold?
This
It's not floor is lava.
There-
Floor is glacier. Did you step off onto the table? All four paws. Thank you. There. You want lap?
Two. There's one neck.
Oh.
Oh. It always incurs extra sounds.
You don't want into the coat. Gotcha.
And it, or, finished.
Clean-ish towel.
Clean for giving value of clean.
Yeah. One token. This bowl gets pots.
It's a wonderful watch.
Possibly. I can't see what the design is going to be because there's a cat in the way. Hi. Is that so? You just gonna keep meowing at me today? Listen here. What? Yeah, I didn't stay over there, did I?
There.
Do you go into the coat? Go on. No, onto the shoulder. Gotcha, just playing through. Silly beast.
Yeah, neck number 2.
Hi, Nyx. Suits. You want in now? Go on. You're welcome.
Neck.
I love the fact that there's the tail remains up and out. Getting turned around. There. Okay, tuck that tail in.
Put one back there. So is this one the same size?
Do you need your own coat?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I know, it wouldn't have a human inside to keep you warm. Oh, crud. I lost track of how many Tobians I've made. 4. It's another 4. Oh, Chris, stick my hands in. Another 4.
size. It is. Go. In there. Up. Down. Left. Up. Okay. Now, these ones.
Those are the handles that we have to hand. Hopefully they're the right size.
This way. I'm sure this we're going to foreshorten my butt.
Just have somebody send a picture. We'll be able to look at it later. Some of us are within reach of the computer. Hi, Nyx. Are you more comfortable now? Wants pets. Ah, gotcha. Order arrived.
Ah,
This is fantastic. Oh. Did you manage to loaf outside the thing? Obviously, he needs more redware. This is the set of 3 Cantharos. Some of the most freaking nerve-wracking things to ship.
the handles it.
Yeah.
Okay, handles. You're gonna have to make these cute little ear handles.
Kind of the antithesis of the size of the handles, which is disgusting. Disgusting. Because I mean, they're gonna be what? That this long?
Yeah. Because see, I cut this down. It's the right aspect ratio.
You're gonna have to like cut half of the handle with.
Pretty much. So another one I purchased.
Really hope so.
Let's see.
There we go.
That's it. Just
Now you can see the top of the vest.
And now I have to just keep these handles.
There. Let
And
go
keep
of
the
the camera.
two that.
The two closest to your fingertips. You've got them pretty well paired. That one is not like any of the others.
Those two are the most of them. Where's your hanging there? I did one.
You didn't want to hang out?
I did want to hang out. Now, I need is no. Got this bat right here. Is cutting tool. The other ones are this.
There we go. Now I can see what you're doing over there.
Do here and here. I'm gonna have to cut more of it off. And then again,
Maybe not.
not too much. Which
Nice.
is nice. Yeah. Go. Maybe a little bit off the bottom here.
Making one just right and then using it as the template for the other.
Gotcha. Consider any two. But the sheet is cut right.
I have to like quite balance in my head for it. This is no. Especially since someone is ensconced on my lap. At least her paws are warm.
Yeah.
There's times where it's like, okay, yes, I know precisely why you're on my lap. It's to suck all my heat out. Of course, the tools that I need are on the other side of the table. Nyx, here. Yeah, just hold there. Hold still there. There we go. Now you can curl back up on the lap if you want.
Little matching shit.
Okay, you're gonna step off now? Oh, you're just gonna sit on the arm. I know you like the
There we
arm.
go.
Okay. So now,
Now I put this on top of the other handles. So now we're just the wiki bit in the middle. So I have to cut all of this stuff off at either end. Because these ones were originally from mugs. This just goes in the scrap bag and gets used for things like berries. And writing bits.
it's used for sculpting.
Yes. Handles it in theory are the same size. So I'm sure if it fit.
Move the camera now.
Move it so I can, yes, that way I can see both your notes. Without having to record myself sideways. Okay.
Hi, Nyx. Are you gonna get back in the lap now, or are you just playing through? Playing through. Gotcha.
Record myself sideways.
Are you considering getting back in your box?
A little bit of it's just the beginning of some seasons.
Yeah, I think she's planning back in her box.
I'm sure without your news, but they're good.
Are you, did your box get shut? Do you want to get back in? Do you want to go back inside? Yeah? Okay. Here you go. Oh, here. Yep. In she got. Okay, sweetie. I'll be right back.
I have to make sure if they're
Parallel? What are the other uses that you put that thing to? Guide bar.
yeah. Okay. Go. Back to the hook. Only use for previous. Go. Measured.
tie done. Zip. Here. Is this the goop I want? Blah. Yes.
Is that gooey goo?
And when you pick it up and it goes out. So yes, it is goopy goop. And it's the color I want, which is what I was looking for. Yes.
It's gonna be consistency peanut butter.
This is more like yogurt. I'm putting the title on this video is I've forgotten that I needed to do an actual pause.
Just get in, let it sit, and then smooth it out.
Okay, tubing time.
And
Love the sound of the rain.
you can hear it really well because it's higher.
Yeah.
It's not really. Well, it's got insulation.
It's got the foam sheet insulation. The roofing material outside is like the tar papers.
Yeah, because of the angle of the
Yeah.
It's, they use the right kind.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yep.
And I think it's not.
And issues with it wanting to cut water coming in with one corner. Was it last winter? Winter before?
It's not
Because the guttering was backing up.
Yeah, it's big. The walls were unplugged to the covered deck. It's not actually a separate building.
No.
It works probably useful, but it has
I made one too many toes. This is not.
Is it a polygon?
No. Let's just wait a second. Just applied the last toe. I have a spare toe.
I'm sure at some point somebody likes for polygon.
Somebody already has. We've done it polydactyl at least once. Oh no, I found the missing toe spot. I did not count out the wrong number of toe beads. I just miss you to a hint. You, there we go.
So,
I did. Yeah. She was like, nope, too cold. In.
Taxi. And also the sound of the whole thing. I'm sure listen.
Yeah. It's not like, since we're streaming, we can put on her favorite calming show. She loves Time Team. She loves listening to Tony Robinson's voice. So any number of his other series will also work.
She tends to be a bit of a more angsty variety. It's not calm.
No. I bet you get some. When we get back inside, she's going to be back under the blanket.
Okay, and then everyone can sit for a bit.
And we'll take it away.
And the scraps. And the next step will be to smooth out the handles, but it has to firm up some first.
We'll be able to do some handle work in probably the 15 to 20 minutes range, given the humidity. This last paw squished on, and then I can move it over to the table. Where's my photo? There it is. Okay, so you've thrown the Amphora next. You've done the smoothing paths of the Amphora body.
And then the necks are thrown. And then I just have to chill.
Yes. There we go. One bowl with paws. Put the ear on now. I didn't want to put the ear on where it was going to get covered up by feet. There. Now it can go in the dry rack. Okay, so
Full wonders off.
full wonders off. Yes. I don't want my bowl to go scuttling off. I mean, that's why I swooped. Okay, so we do have a couple pieces that need just handles. Want to do those next?
Or so.
Do more throwing. We move that guy out of the way. I will. Still haven't gotten up to applying the legs to that guy. But the metallic legs with screws, not clay ones with loop. There we go. Now space for that.
We can have a little
miniature.
So we paints up the side of the rim.
So I don't look like a snowman as often?
Yeah.
Go. So, what you want to back and across. You were really not good at crossing things off. Okay, we got that thrown. We need to do a small oil jar, Arivellos, globe shape. Other than that, I can check what other new red items there are, because if you're going to do the crater, I'm going to need to pull up the clay. And pull up
Probably.
that's for a fresh day.
Yeah.
We're not juggling a whole bunch of other stuff. could also do some tan steps in word. I've lost my word. But there's a little bit of white stone in pieces. Okay. You actually have a bucket for white. Yeah. I think it's this one down here. Yes, found it. So I'll take this one away. Oh, kind of good stuff. Yep. Yep. Take the red scrap. This thing here. I'm gonna just put. And I will go get you some white clay. Because we don't have any up here right now. Wow,
That's a new tool. Yeah, we're going through the year. Ready. It's a storm inside, which is nice. I enjoy the sounds of the storm. Watching the trees get back and forth in the wind. Not to the point where anything breaks, just so it's. Still have a little. So. Nobody knows, right?
Excuse me, coming up the stairs, and she's from the other side of the glass. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Nyx. I'm not coming in there yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Here's some of the tankards. Yeah. Isn't it tankards? Well, the 16-ounce size? Actually, I think there might be a photograph. I will see if I can find that. I'm cutting as fast as I can! And I got you. As I recall, we need slightly less clay to make a 16-ounce shape out of the white stone. Well, I'll start with the 26-ounce.
Yeah.
Is this 26 ounces? No, it's 30 ounces. It could be a big tanker first. And you need water at all. Deep, warm.
Yeah. Warm.
There we go. It's nice and warm. Now I don't need to be Oh, yeah, really. Yes, stick to the damn bag.
I mean it.
Okay. Now to find my correct window. No window. Ah. Well, there's. Okay. I'm gonna have to minimize the camera a bit to begin with. Oh man, this desktop is messy.
You're my phone.
Where's my folder things going to? There we go. You in there. You in there. You Also, come on, mouse. Play nice. Actually, I may have cut you the right size because it says 20 ounce plus. Yay, I put the size on the file.
Good.
Now I can get the camera back up. There we go. Oh, I should change the picture. Come on, Lena's. Oh, I don't recognize that menu. They updated things and then they're not the same anymore. Browse. Am I in the right? No, I'm not in the right folder.
I'm sure everybody's come across that. And it's going to open your program.
It's like, what did it do?
It looks different now.
It looks so. Oh, actually, let me hide that one while I get it down to the right size. There. There we go. Get chat back up on screen. There we go. So the mouth of it is 2.5 inches across. The total height is like 475. Ah, got the comment. Pretty. And then we'll be able to tell whether or not that 31 ounce piece is the right size.
Yeah.
Whether you need more clay, less clay.
Yep.
Yeah. Up. Guys, this one here will just get handle does not get clarity. Yeah, because you're doing something much smaller now. I'll set this down right here. Yes. There. Is that better? Yeah. Do you want me to try to get it a little lower?
That's fine. Too much lower and it's too close to it.
Hey, you don't want to have to dodge the bucket? Do put the cover on the red. Stamp. Yes, that's right.
There we go. Here's one.
Usable. Yes. Means we've acquired yet more Weir's boards now. Otherwise known as small pieces of plywood. That guy is ready for the handle. This piece of paper needs to come inside so I can carve cookie stamps with it. Next one. Of course, button. Hi guys. Well, I fell on my lunch today. Oh, cool. Cool. Glad to hear it. It's always nice when, there's something new to watch while you're eating.
Oh yeah, that's always nice.
For one thing, it's one way we keep from trying to pick up and work on something again while we're eating.
It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah. So you forget about your lunch. This one. Yes, that's what that one is.
Wait, yes, you said what the size was
475 high.
Well,
With a okay, actually, I can do is I can also get out its sheet.
yeah.
Okay. Red, white. There we go. Oh yeah, and the scope's right there. Okay, so it's 4.75. Oh, 2. I pull up that picture again. It's not tall enough.
Sorry, where's my finger?
I can't read the numbers on the screen and I'm
Wait,
facing the
no,
wrong
I mean,
direction.
look at the top of the cup. Look at
Yeah.
where my finger is.
Oh, I see. Your finger is at the appropriate point. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Need more clay.
but yeah.
Okay, come on. Okay, and there's a thing that says 1/4 inch bigger. So she'll want 275 across at the lip. Gotcha. $2.75. Now, there. And I'll come over here. Spare one. This way. There.
Yeah, I think yes. There we go.
There. Move the other sheet of paper out of the way. So you're gonna need more like 40 ounces? Okay. One of those infamous attempting to replicate something that was a random piece. And out of a clay we don't throw as often. Is it at least a friendly bag? Okay,
Yeah.
That's 50. That is too much. 41. There we go. I need to order more mugs. I adore yours for my tea addiction. There's when we've had people who say they have no more space in their cupboard, or they have the one that lives on the drain board. It's the infamous mug addiction. It's full of tea. But yes, proper
Mugs
size
have
tea.
different.
Different mugs for different things.
Yes.
There's the one that's, with a hot chocolate one. There's the one that's for no, I do. Mind you, my hot chocolate is in the coffee. Yes. And then you have the big 30-ounce mug for the tea.
Oh yeah. And yes, it gets cold.
Yeah. That's unless you wait for it just to get down to just that temperature. Where you stop everything else and just drink the tea until it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a weird cold.
Yeah.
Straight.
Here. We'll get back to first. Now I have to rinse off the the white clay from the hand before I touch the tan clay again.
Yeah.
There.
Right.
This one. What?
Expect. Because I said it wasn't well, I can so
Yeah.
and then better one with the
Yeah.
I don't want to be able to
I don't think we'll have many.
have sure we have
We out of his kids. Okay, I will put this on the shelf over here.
yes. We could have mug over a teacup.
Oh,
It
nice.
just fits my favorite crafting mug.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
That's cool. That works. It's always nice when that happens.
Yeah. And pieces that actually play nice with one another. Come on.
Mug warmer. That would be nice to keep it nice and warm.
Yeah. Especially as it gets into the colder part of the year. Like now.
You can have like
Are there still snowflakes in the forecast? Or do they take them back out again?
We might get our first snow of the season in about a week or so.
That's the thing. Last year, last winter, because I can't say last year because the snow arrived in April, and January. Those were two snows this past year. Snowballs?
Yeah, because we made the
Frost
pottery. And the porcelain doesn't do as well with
No, it has to be like what you're using today.
stonewood works the best.
Yes.
The
Smooth white stone.
stonewood. The other stonewood doesn't notice,
No.
which is okay good.
When it's that cold and we want to throw something other than the frost pottery, we have to do it. It immediately take the cups to the garage, which doesn't get quite as cold.
It stays above freezing.
Yeah. Well, it's got the kiln to keep it warm.
And it's also, connected to the house, so it has the heat overheat.
There we go.
Because there's a door that goes from the kitchen to the garage.
Oh, I set that form down. What style of fairy needs this one? Just a fairy. Doesn't say which kind. I will do a butt fairy then.
More or less the default fairy.
It's the default fairy. If people don't specify, they get the girl fairies have boobs. The boy fairies are not safe for work. The standard default fairy is the butt fairy because that's what you see. You see wings, you see butt.
In other words, our face. The bottom's up. Say, which is perfect
Precisely.
for the bottom of the cup. I'm really glad we did take the stuff to the dumps last weekend. I had a lot of yard
Because now it is pouring. That sharp.
We've had over an inch and a quarter by the time we came out here. So probably getting closer to 2.5.
Yeah, it might be getting closer to 3. Because it was 2 1/4 by the time we got back came out.
Yeah. That the wind warnings today, it's good, so we're gonna suffer the biggest gust has been just over 17, so that is
Nothing damaging.
yeah.
Knock on wood that it stays that way.
Yeah, because 45-mile gust, that could be much nice.
Yeah, I mean, last winter the guy across the street had the
Tree fall in his house.
This. I feel there needs to be just almost sage for work day mug. Safe, yes. The stone was safe, yes.
So you have the butt fairy.
Yeah.
One's just
The butt fairies and girl fairies tend to be safe for work. It's the boy fairies that, well, to be obviously boy. We've done the one that was just,
and also it did two posts of a picture of that on YouTube. You probably
yes,
it was that one.
the one Brighton.
It was great. It was a museum
It was a
replica.
museum replica piece.
Didn't
but-
think anything of it.
Nope.
But yes, it was.
That
It
one got
taken
taken
down.
down.
It didn't get taken down on Facebook though.
Nope. Because at that point, when we did the videos, they were being streamed to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. We were able to do it 3 at a time,
But then Facebook changed something.
and now the streaming thing you can do 2 and not 3.
But that was before they changed that. So
Yeah.
it's okay. It's your sure link to Facebook.
Yep.
We should turn share something to Twitter.
Yeah.
Possibly Instagram. I don't remember how
I
it
don't,
works.
yeah, I don't remember how we have it chained together. Yeah, but via the website you can get the fairies added to most pieces.
I think the most interesting one is someone who had a squash fairy for a skull.
Yes. That
Came
took
out really well though.
yeah, it did. But it's just like, okay, how do I get this onto the skull?
Yeah.
One leg. Yeah. Creative use of fruit and leaves.
Yeah.
And then you could always do it with her that has like a twist of wing that goes across there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's got the crumpled wings.
True. Could do that.
Or a little sculpted leaf could come along with and just put a little bit of green underglaze.
Yeah. Because we've done ones with the fairies have different colored hair sometimes. So we wonder what the green hair.
Another one that was purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my tool.
These aren't the most exciting things.
No, they're truncated cone shapes.
Yeah. But once they're thrown, and the handles and all, then you get to do painting is the interesting.
Yeah. Because the example cup that's up at the moment, that is one that we made, it was one that the lady had gotten in a prior year. Where's my tool go? There it is. She likes it, but she wants a little bit of a modification, and it's going to have her business logo print, which is same pattern, the same style of artwork, but it's, as she puts it, the derpy peacock.
Yes. I've done that with a number of times.
Yes.
Did one that was a lot fire.
Yeah, that's nice. Now I need
I've got some.
there it is.
Where did I go through? Must have come through that.
Yeah, because using red clay recently.
Oh no, it was brown clay. Just speak for us.
Wait. Yeah. That's one wing. Second wing. Here on this one, because this one doesn't get a handle. Now that the fairy's all sculpted, turn the cup over and squish the fairy something. Yes. There we go. One squashed fairy. Now I have to lay out a thing on the shelf so I'll use another board. So I don't leave grill marks from the shelf on the fairy. It could be fun. I mean, I could do it on purpose. I mean,
The grilled fairies.
I don't
Just
fairies. Not just squashed, but grilled. Okay. Yep. Everything's in place on that one. Over there you go. Forms. That's that big one there. There's two handles. Yes. Okay. Female. Okay, red female fairies. Gotcha. Close and on this one. This red butt fairy. Gotcha.
I have to.
Fairy joust on snails. Any idea why everything was fighting evil snails in manuscript art? I've actually seen some theories on that because a lot of monks did gardening, and what were they always dealing with in their gardens? Snails. I mean, it's like if anyone who's had to deal with a loud cat understands the little manuscript detailing with the cats with bagpipes.
No, never had a cat that howl. That's not what Bengals are known for. Oh.
The handles. Nice. Actually, now I can also see how many handles they're going to need. Because there's one there, 5 there, 3 there. It's 9 handles. How many did I say were in the bag? Oh no. I think we're going to be short handles. That just means some of them get covered up and get handled later, yes? Yes. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're short by 3 handles.
Never thought about that.
Hi, cats. Because like a JM cat singing.
Oh.
Yeah. Cats. Gotta love them, right? Right? Yeah.
But they're both bangers. They're loud enough for six.
Like Nyx isn't terribly loud for being a Bengal.
And Viper will go around in the middle of the night.
Oh, yes.
Doing the echolocation to find people.
Okay, humans, where are all of you? You all in bed? Humans? Okay, yes.
Nyx,
I heard
where
sound.
are you? Nyx,
Yes.
Nyx. And then she chases him and he gets annoyed. He's 13 and she's 3.
Yeah. A little bit of an age gap.
She'd never seen him as a cat before either.
Yeah, she got separated from her mates early because they all caught basically a flu,
Feline flu.
including the paw on the face wake ups.
Oh, yeah.
Just so long as they keep the murder mitten claws to themselves.
That usually got it bad for me, but yeah. No, Amphora,
That was one of our past kitties.
she would do is at 4:30 every morning and just pop my arm because I have my arm out of the covers. So for years, I had all these claw marks
All over your shoulders. All the
shoulders
time.
and upper arm. And it'd be, it's not 5 o'clock yet. It's not morning, so I turn over.
It didn't even matter when the time shift. She read the clock.
Clock. I see having a clock in my room because, well,
And there was nothing for the cat to read.
I didn't have no alarm.
No.
I had one in all over again. Because I didn't need it.
Nope. Between 4:30 and 5 every morning.
Okay, so
All right, I'm sorry, you need more clay. Yes.
so then I put it.
Grab the chunk of clay that isn't there. Okay, so. Oh, and I suppose I should go put this over with his buddy.
This should.
No. Okay, I don't have a bag from stoneware to turn into handles. I just have to take the top edges of bags. Alright then. So the other white clay pieces that we need 16-ounce mug, another 16-ounce mug. So we need 2 16-ounce mugs and 2 11 to 14-ounce S-side cups.
Over here is a 10 ounce, a 16 ounce, 14 ounce.
Okay. We'll also make a 10 ounce.
So yeah,
I didn't see a listing for a 10 ounce. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Is it the need for one? It could be one of those sheets that has multiple colors on it. Which is what's just awkward.
yeah, it's good to know.
Yeah.
You see the hibiscus blue in the room.
Yeah.
All that thing really needs to be
And if we trim it once it drops its leaves, and we can we will not put that in the compost. We will dispose of that and therefore get rid of an entire year's worth of seed heads.
I guess it's got rain.
Yeah, that's gonna be sometime mid next week.
Yeah, it's good sometime.
So that's 26 ounces. We'll see if that makes a 16-ounce S-side mug. And if that does, I'll cut you off more pieces. Handles. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. Yes. That's the red clay bucket. That's the black clay bucket. This must be the tan.
It makes no sense to actually mark them.
No,
Once you
you,
get clay on them, you're not
no, the markings we get completely obscure. What we have to do is take the lid off and be able to see. table is covered.
It's a good use for this target table.
Yeah. It's one of those where it has two sides that will fold down.
It's got a laminate cover on it, which is that's probably why someone got rid of it was
The laminate was coming loose.
yeah. And somebody rescued it, and it's also what use for that? It'd make them sharp furniture.
It's 3 handles, but I will not nearly make 3 handles. I'm also gonna have to make some white handles.
Yeah, because it was the table we had been using. Wasn't up to the right size.
No, because we had either a 4-foot folding plastic, which was
Or
always
6.
just a bit small, and the
Yeah.
6, which made it really hard to get around in the room.
And this one's 5,
Yes,
which is actually
and it's deeper than
Yes.
either the 6
Yeah.
or the 4.
the table wobbles.
Yeah,
But it's fine.
we'll have to rewatch some of those, the Adam Savage videos where he strengthens tables
Yeah.
and make it sturdier before we cause something in it to break.
I don't think it's any danger.
No.
What am I doing right now?
16-ounce S side, or if there's insufficient clay, 14-ounce S side.
It's all set. Going
What
on.
am I doing?
What am I supposed to be doing again?
Yeah.
My hands are doing something. You know, they need some direction. Otherwise, they're just gonna make them bug.
The 16-ounce S side was to be a mug. But we also need, I think, 16-ounce handleless.
Actually, this one's almost more of a goblet.
Make that a goblet one.
It's
Let's just
also
speed up
goblet,
the
that's the
stuff.
only size, the only shape that wasn't open up.
Yup. We don't have any beakers on that list either. Don't make that. Pushing the clay into. Yeah.
Squish, squeeze the light
Squish.
out.
I haven't actually stretched out the cuffs in the shirt, so I'm trying not to still just trying to not damage them because I like having the occasional shirt with the tight cuffs. Keeps the cold out. Is that Isnik? Yes. The cup on screen currently is Isnik. The cup that she's throwing right now may end up having an Isnik pattern. This will be a handle for a 10-ounce cup. Here's its website. Thanks. Oh.
No more water had been put into that bucket yet.
Oh, let's go.
Of course.
And I hadn't heated more water. Okay, putting my hand in this time, it won't be a shock. I already know it's cold.
Yes.
Ugh, it's unpleasant, but it's known. And specifically, that pattern would be the tulip bands. There's a lot of tulip variant patterns. A lot of business patterns are floral. I think there's one Isnik pattern that we've been making that we haven't put up there yet. It's the Isnik purple floral.
Yeah. Don't put that on the website.
No, I don't think I have.
Slacker.
Ugh. Yes.
It was after getting your flu shot.
I'm not sure it was called slacked off because we were recovering from having flu and tetanus
We
shots.
sat right.
We played Age of Empires 2 all day. It's a game. Oh God, goodness, the fact that it on the splash page it had this like, ooh, it's a special event. It's the 25th anniversary of the game. Like that is not okay. I remember playing it soon after
As
it
a
came
kid.
out. Yes,
As a kid.
Yes, I was a kid at the time, but it's like
Yes.
it's a little small when it came out. Okay, so Diamond Goblet. Do you want slightly more clay for? I mean, it might go towards the S side. It worked for an S side. Make sure.
I can do another one that's nice.
Yeah. I need to work my hand off. Bleh.
Push that. Half of the
Yeah.
I can read the
Move
other
it in
one.
a minute.
And that's all of a sudden I thought of it.
I can move them to over there because we don't have a whole lot of pieces that are in the drying zone. So I can clear space over there so we have space for other things. So like on the table we have stoves, we have cups that need handles, we have writing blanks, we have bags of clay, we have mugs that need fairies and handles. I am cutting the clay. I'm
No,
moving as fast
you're
as I
listing
can.
off all the things. And yes.
And. Okay.
And
So
it was Birdwolf commented on Facebook that and 12th night is in 65 days.
that was a couple of days ago. I'm
So
like,
it's
dude, I didn't need to hear that. And he's probably talking about the second 12th night. The first one's even sooner. It's because
we must have stuff for that one on the first one.
true.
He just doesn't do the trumpet.
Yep.
He doesn't have the vertebrae.
No. Long drive, bad for bad backs.
He's in back surgery. He used a couple of the vertebrae.
After the first back surgery failed. This should make a 16-ounce mug. And we need 2 of those. Should I cut you off 3?
Yeah.
Make a spare.
Oh, transfer?
Of that shape.
Yes.
And just the regular mug-shaped mugs. If they're on the taller side, they'd be great because the designs that are going on them are the descent pattern.
Could always have do the purple fur on top.
Yeah. Oh, no. What goes in this? Okay. Set mug.
What happens when someone sends out the
Oh, I see. No, this one is. It had what's written in the initial order list for a mug that had changed its cup. Gotcha. That's why there's a cup and a mug on the list. So one of them has to go in the handleless section. The other one goes in the handleless section, which are in reverse of their locations during the one part of the year because they have a handle piece still there, away from the here. Since those are all 16-ounce mug type shapes, I'll close up this and I'll wait before I cut you off the pieces for the 11-ounce size. And we'll get back to making handles. maybe I will get them.
And I was thinking, I'm getting hungry. We forget them just before we came out here. And we looked at what time it was.
No, we had breakfast. It's just really dark,
Yes, so it's
and it's almost
1
1.
o'clock. Yeah.
We'll have lunch when we get inside.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. That one's coming out even. No, it's like I know that that clay say, "Ow!" Now it's really warm.
Yeah, you're Steve.
Cool off in a moment. It'll cool off in a moment. Part of it, what was so ow was it got into some cats. I probably have cat scratches. That probably yeah.
That's amazing.
I know I know it's such a shock. I have no idea where it could possibly gotten cat scratches. What's that? I'll put the tray of handles over there in the heat pack. How's that sound?
You can move those out.
Yes, I need to move those. I'll move those over there, basically behind the monitor. Okay. Sound good?
Sounds right. Yes. Texture.
I will do that in 4 handles. Don't you know that's a big time? Crap, stupid sleeve. Stay up out of the way. I mean, well, this is also the reason why I made sure that before the storms really started hitting, I got out there and cleaned the gutters.
Yeah. Good thing you have good school grades.
Yes. Itchy nose.
I'm sure the something has need to be set.
Yeah. I did check when I went down to get that first bag of clay.
Uh-huh.
It is visibly draining it. It's also having to keep up with the new stuff. The water line has gone down.
Right. Or some pump doesn't turn on by itself.
I have to go down there and basically rattle its cage.
Yeah.
Because all I did was I tugged on the hose leading to it briefly, and and it's been doing that for hours. Well, when we moved in, the home inspector said it didn't work. And then we were, checking it out because there was a dead sump pump down there, not attached to anything. Just
But they're also not sure how much water.
yeah.
So it's not going to do anything. Last year, we go down there.
Oh, we're just gonna checking it out.
Checking it out.
And then
walking around
next
with
time-
it.
And then sometime months later, all of a sudden it's like there's this unearthly hum in our kitchen. And it's like, what is it coming from? It doesn't seem to be coming from the refrigerator, and it's the only thing in the corner that could possibly be humming.
Go
It's
out
not
to
coming
the
from the other
garage.
side of the wall. That's the garage. It's louder here. Oh, I stick my head through the gap into the home crawl space, and it's like, ah. And I'm like, okay, there's no water for it to be pulling. How do I make it go off? And I played with its little, what's supposed to be a flotation paddle. Doesn't float that well.
Oh my goodness, just stuck.
It may have just been stuck.
And now it's
trying
one
to
of those
click
things on the
I want to put this over here.
not good.
Yeah.
Some pumps are important.
Yes.
Now it's on the list to be replaced.
Yeah, because it doesn't have great rate of flow.
You know, but I'm sure somebody would. We looked on Amazon and there's so many varieties and sizes and kinds and stuff. It's kind of like
We want to make sure that we get the right one.
yeah. So I'm gonna ask around.
Maybe
And so it goes don't buy one at Harbor Freight. And it's like,
I wouldn't have even considered.
I wouldn't have even thought about it.
No, Harbor Freight is for cheap throwaway tools. I wouldn't think to get something important,
Yeah, you know.
water suction to maintain the health of your foundation. But one thing we did not get to this year, which we will have to wait until next year to do now, is clean the floor out there.
Yeah.
It fell off the end of the to-do list prior to
This
the
was
weather
good.
turning.
Clean clay, except like
Yeah, it's not disgusting. It's just
yeah.
I
see
know
what
there's a
other
pattern
things-
on this floor.
Yeah. We're busy with other things.
Yeah.
There are other things that were more important to clean.
Yep. Okay. And those ones which we got here.
We had to get the yard of the 2 years worth of branches and
Yeah.
the old railroad ties out of the yard before. And I go, there's a big storm coming. Okay, so last weekend
Was
stuff
spent
to the docks.
between loading it into the rental truck and unloading it again. Because to go to the dumps and they weigh your vehicle before and after. It was a ton and a half that we disposed of.
So
that
the railroad ties, which were holding the hillside back, were starting to fail.
And
we had-
lean outwards.
Yeah, it didn't work out to
Honestly, same. My rugs need a good cleaning, and summer's the best time. Yeah, we shampooed the rugs 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
because well,
It was
it wasn't cold yet.
or 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Maybe 3 weeks ago.
Well, it
Yeah, it
was
was
when
3
the air
weeks.
was really bad. I couldn't go outside.
Yeah, it was before the weather turned.
And it's kind of like, it's like breathe. So it was kind of like, I was running out of things to do.
Yeah, because the air was this not being a particularly weather tight room.
Yeah, this one. I
It
tried
keeps the
having it
wind
here.
out. It does not keep air pollution from fires out.
Yeah, and it's, I lasted all of 5 or 10 minutes out of here.
Yeah. You know what? That one
I'd
looks
wait
like
for the weather to change.
because the smoke wasn't going to go away until the rain started.
That means, yes, I am the cleaner. If the air is bad,
Actually, at the moment, this one is the one that looks like you could have no. You look like a really good one. Come on. And depending on how the shape of that one comes out will be whether or not that one gets a handle or whether that one replaces the handles. Oh, right. Now I need to kind of look for what was the perfect time here. September, I was there and not home. Yeah. It's when you're at an event and it's like, but I could be cleaning. But yeah. War. No, that's a good war.
it's such a beautiful location.
I need to touch
And
you
the
on.
site owners are really sweet.
Yeah. remind you, yes, we did have the little we had a little battery up air cleaner in the booth with us. Yes. Because, well, knock on wood, we still haven't caught that. We don't
Been being really careful.
no, we're continuing to be really careful. We have people in the house with comorbites. Don't want to track anything home that will do them potentially permanent damage. You have enough respiratory issues as it is. Someone on friends list who's describing what is evil little gnomes attacked her throat and lungs with a cheese grater in the night is how she described it.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh. Well, she has a high risk profession. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
And then does like fairs on weekends.
Yeah.
And I'll cut you off 3 pieces for the 11 to 14 ounce size. You might actually go through this whole bag of white. And I'll do off that size. Then I'll do a pair of 10-ounce mug size. Those are the ones that will fill these. Oh yeah, that was the one they wanted, the descent cup, but with no text. So it's just the pearls right.
Let's see that.
Yeah. Yeah, build the butt
What's been with
an allergy filter work for the studio in COVID. My client and I both got it from his daughter and my husband. Oof.
usually
We do have air cleaner. We do have a good air cleaner out here, but the air cleaners just weren't able to keep up
yeah, but
because it was like 230.
it got up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was maintaining between 180 and 230 for well over a week.
And you know, I'm just really sensitive to
Well,
smoke of any kind.
your allergy meter was kind of maxed out when you were a kid because your dad's.
My dad was a smoker, and I grew up with chronic bronchitis and chronic asthmatic bronchitis. So every time I caught a cold, it would go down into my lungs, and you'd be able to hear me breathing from a room away.
Yeah.
As a kid, and they wouldn't let me in school if they could hear me breathing. But the thing was, is by the time it got to that point, I felt better.
Yeah, you just sounded horrible.
Yeah.
It's like when I get it,
It'd be
when I get a
2
cold,
3
I
times.
get a horrible cough.
You could hear me breathing and everything. But it was kind of like, get that 2 3 times a year and start out. Anytime I caught a cold, and something stupid and mundane as a cold.
So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the mugs that will have fairies on the bottom
Then after being encouraged, and
they turn very fibromyalgia. Yes. Because you
Which-
have fibromyalgia is frequently trauma induced.
you have to have the genetic markers for it. Which,
And then you just need something to flip the switch.
how much the switch has been flipped, it's there forever. And you have to just learn to avoid the triggers.
One of them is keeping your hands and feet warm because the excess nerve tissue in the backs of your hands and the tops of your feet.
That's the easy one.
Warm socks, and the fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
particularly in the winter
Or when camping.
or when camping. Yeah.
And then it was,
For you, it's avoiding all nightshades.
not learning what all the nightshades are.
Yeah, I didn't know that, goji berries were a nightshade.
Yeah.
Or tobacco's a nightshade, tomatoes, potatoes, bell pepper, hot peppers, eggplant. Sweet potatoes are okay. Sweet potatoes are petunia. Joe. Let's follow the bottom of that guy. How about you? You gonna go? You gonna go first. This goblet has to have a fairy on fire. This goblet does not want to let go of that yet.
Here we go. Here's some good stuff.
And that'll be a good 16-ounce handleless S size. Cool. Yes. So you go over here because you do not get a handle. This guy will now get a handle. And the next 3 pieces there are for 11 to 14-ounce S size. No handles. And now I have goofy thumbs again. What I need to do is just need to move the brightens in progress onto the shelf so there's space enough for the mugs that need handles. You are scrap clay, but I might not even need this because
With you, it's starting to
fog up. Yeah. Okay, you are just a bag of clay. You can go this direction. And this stack of black items we need though. This is a one for bright clay. Oh, speaking of bright clay, I need to work on those handles. That'll do. See if I can't do some undercutting to see if this guy will let go. There's such an incredibly fine line when it comes to being able to dome evenly the bottom of a goblet for a fairy. And the fairy actually letting go. And the goblet actually letting go of freaking bat. Oh, looks like it's gonna let go. Yay! This is cup. S side. No handle.
makes a difference of these.
Yes. And it'll have words.
That's
Descent. Actually does have a word on it. I lost my words briefly. Okay. Alright. Skull. Because that's what I used to round the bottom of the vessels. Insert usual comment about pounding headache.
poor you.
We got this plastic skull as a model for when we do the skull drinking vessels. But we've also used them a lot for, doing smacks. Which is the reason why the back of the skull is covered in clay, because that's what makes the nice dished bottom, which is where the fairy goes. He does have a jaw. It was attached with springs in it and a pair of screws. So took the screws off. It's sitting over by the monitor at the bottom. Don't know where they are. Okay. Fairy on goblet. What sort are you? You are a butt fairy. That's what I want. All three of those are going to be S-sided cups. Those are the 14-ounce ones.
Okay.
I can cut you off the 10-ounce mug here. Piece here. Words. Speaking of red candles, I will do that one next. And then I will do the fairies. Oh yes, and the squashed goblin. Squashed goblin, yes. Every once in a while we get asked to do something that's not a fairy. We've done squashed pelicans. Yes, we have. We have done squashed pelicans. Take the scrap red, slide that direction. Scale, you go over that way. It's stoneware, you go that way. Wash fingers. Oh. Oddly enough, the slop bucket for the stoneware clay was colder than the hand wash basin. Yeah. I guess since it has more surface area, it's changed back to a warmer temperature faster.
Maybe I've finished in the road.
Yes. I am most definitely hungry. You too, huh? Yeah. I have the faintest idea what to have. Yeah. If nothing else, fix pasta.
Yeah. Never know that you get pasta squash buttons.
Yes. I may have to add that as an option. What's funny is that I think there's the most variety in terms of peerage designs when it comes to pelicans.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
Yeah. I give it a 50-50 chance. Oh, love it! Squashed gobbles! Again, it was very specifically once it was the squashed red cap.
Yeah.
You know, the squashed goblin is somebody who messaged us this morning. So they're getting this, relatively period Italian mug with device and, kingdom level award on it, and then a squashed goblin on the bottom. Yeah.
What about the ones who have the
A
perfectly...
not safe for work squashed goblin.
Yes.
But
What
yes.
about the perfectly curried 14th century Italian with Captain America? Okay.
Yes.
On the bottom.
And on the bottom of the inside.
Yes.
That is a tricky region to paint.
Yes. This is.
bit of a hole right there. There we go. Goopy on the fingers.
What's that?
Goopy on the fingers.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
There's two of those out.
what squash goblins or
No,
the
Captain.
there's two at the moment. There's going to be a third.
Yes. Oddly enough, it's the right one.
Yeah. It's fun doing the really ultra period cool piece, and then it has this very much very not period, utterly whimsical.
Yeah.
It's like the meme, the two ladies yelling at the cat. We've done that in Greek.
Yeah.
Then a Greek version thereof. We've also done the Spartans. It's Spartans as in from Halo, the video game. But in the Greek style. And I'll probably just wait before trying to get this guy off his back.
Yeah.
He is all smoothed down. His hands are good.
And all done.
Do you want to do the 10-ounce mug?
Oh, I'm ready, girl.
I'm sorry, I ruined your happy.
Here we go. One more piece. Then lunchtime. Just be mean.
So we'll finish the throwing. I'll wrap up the pieces that still need fairies and go inside do lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. These come out tomorrow, the candles and
Yeah.
fairies.
You know, if I don't put the dehumidifier back on, I probably won't even have to cover things that much.
Probably so.
Because the two Amphoras that are still in construction are not that firm.
Yeah. We just leave the dehumidifier.
I'll cover the to be fairy cups though, and the to be handled pieces. Because those ones are a little funner. Well, they're smaller pieces. Yeah. Okay. 8 to 10 ounce mug. That's one of my jobs is to keep those things separate so we don't put handles on things that should or not put handles on things that shouldn't. Nope.
Or you can go construct them.
Yeah. Because there was that one time when we got the request to do the handle on the goblet. On the 24-ounce goblet. And then some years afterwards, the person came through with that cup. And it was still in perfect condition.
Gave them exactly what they wanted, and they were happy.
Yep.
That handle on the goblet looks funny.
Yes. Oh boy, yes. That out of the way. There. Plastic of those. Oh, and this one. You. Well, this one, it has to get its handle before it can have its sculpting because it's going to have a low relief mermaid.
Yes.
and the tail is going to be the handle, and it'll be an interesting piece.
Yeah.
You know what? I really should export that design file as a PDF so I can get to it out here because this machine doesn't have that graphics program on it.
Yeah, Sarah, that might be an idea. Only if you want to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Or you print it out and bring it out here, but then the printouts get on that.
Yeah, the printouts get gross.
It's really good.
And I've actually redone that file for that reference file. I just haven't gotten around to printing it out. We went through 2/3 to 3/4 of the bag of white stone garter. Let's see, we need 3 regular handles and 2 isn't tanker handles. Oh yes, and we will need to do the curved isn't tanker handle as compared to the angular isn't handle. The 2 different pattern bases. Okay, so we're gonna cut it there.
Thank you for watching. Bye.